Hello fight fans, thanks for joining us at MMA Insider. Before we get rolling with today's news, show some love by hitting that like button and subscribing. Now let's uncover the latest happenings in MMA. Starting off, Conor McGregor heads to Washington, D.C. to support Donald Trump's inauguration. Moving on, Islam Makhachev reacts to Umar Nurmagomedov's UFC 3-1-1 loss against Merab Dvalishvili. Lastly, Nate Diaz torches Conor McGregor, Jake Paul, and Logan Paul. UFC star Conor McGregor is in Washington, D.C. to support Donald Trump ahead of his presidential inauguration later today. As we know, it's been a complicated few months for Conor McGregor. The biggest moment, of course, came when he lost his sexual assault civil case. Ever since then, the Irishman's image has been heavily tarnished. Many sponsors have distanced themselves from him, and in addition to that, a lot of fans have retracted their support of the former two-weight world champion. At this point, it's not clear as to what he's going to do next. McGregor may opt for a boxing match against one of the Paul brothers, or he could instead opt to return to the world of mixed martial arts. Either way, all eyes are on Conor's next move in combat sports. In his personal life, he's decided to make his way over to the United States in order to support Donald Trump ahead of his inauguration. Honored to be in Washington, D.C., to support Donald Trump, the newly elected leader of the free world, and to stand with the 13 families who lost their loved ones at Abbey Gate. For those who don't know, the above picture is with Nigel Farage, the current leader of the right-wing Reform Party in the UK. Based on his recent activities, it wouldn't be at all surprising to see him make real strides in the political world over the course of the next few years. Islam Makhachev has shared his reaction to Umar Nurmagomedov's first career defeat. Makhachev and Nurmagomedov were both in title fights on the UFC 311 card this past Saturday night. Makhachev successfully defended his UFC lightweight championship against Renato Moicano in the main event. Just prior to his walkout, Makhachev witnessed Nurmagomedov drop a unanimous decision to bantamweight champion Merab Dvalishvili in the co-headliner. It was a bittersweet night for Makhachev, but he's confident that things will look up for Nurmagomedov. During the UFC 311 post-fight press conference, Mike Bohn asked Islam Makhachev what his emotions were like seeing Umar Nurmagomedov lose just before he was ready to fight in the main event of UFC 311. Honestly, it was hard. I tried to warm up, but I still watch him go fight. Of course, make me a little bit sad, but Umar looking good, you know? Umar is still young, still hungry. He have time. Because he's still young, he makes some mistakes in this fight, and Merab did his job very well, and they have close fight. Umar not take some damage, he landed good shots. It's okay. He broke his arm also. 100% I think he will come back because he young, still hungry, and he's gonna be UFC champion one day for sure. Nate Diaz roasted Conor McGregor, Jake Paul, and Logan Paul during inauguration day. Donald Trump is being sworn back in as President of the United States today. Several big names in the combat sports and entertainment world will be present. That includes UFC CEO Dana White. Footage of McGregor and the Paul brothers sharing a laugh while traveling to Trump's inauguration has surfaced, and Diaz had a field day with the clip. Nate Diaz hopped on his X page to share the video of Conor McGregor, Jake Paul, and Logan Paul sharing a laugh. The Stockton native thinks the trio look like dorks and nerds. Sit where you're told at the big inauguration day, you dorks. Diaz has competed against both McGregor and Jake Paul in the past. The Stockton legend submitted the notorious one back in March 2016. He ended up losing the rematch via majority decision in a classic 5-round war. As far as his fight with Jake goes, that one was a boxing match that saw Diaz fall short via unanimous decision. While Jake has insisted he wants to fight Diaz again, this time under MMA rules, nothing has materialized. Jake plans on making his MMA debut under the PFL banner, but Diaz has made it clear he wants nothing to do with the MMA promotion. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Your dedication and support fuel our passion to bring you the latest and greatest in the MMA world. If you enjoyed today's news, please give us a thumbs up and share it with fellow MMA fans. Remember to subscribe to stay in the loop with daily MMA updates. We've got a lot of exciting news, interviews, and analysis coming your way every single day. Your engagement helps us grow and serve the MMA community even better. Once again, thank you for being an integral part of our daily MMA journey.